Have the Bitcoin bears just potentially regained control of the trend? Is it possible that bearish confirmations are developing inside the chart right now? And could Bitcoin be due for a dive deep down into the crypto abyss? Let's dive in and analyze. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Crypto Kirby here, your cryptocurrency expert, back with another edition of the daily live stream. Today we're going to discuss the Bitcoin price and the rejection that we've just seen now, not only from the 7K region, but now once again around the $6,800 region. My friends, I've been covering it at length on this stream. If you are subscribed here, we have been seeing a plethora of bearish confluences, Adam and Eve double top on the 4-hour time frame, bearish divergence on both the MACD, histogram, and the RSI on the 4-hour. And right now, my friends, we have to start looking at targets here, in my opinion, if this is going to start to drop further to the downside. Okay, so as a full-time trader, I'd like to discuss with you my strategy, my game plan, and how I plan to crush this market right now in the immediate term. So without any further ado, you guys already know the deal. If you like these daily crypto videos and nightly live streams, smack that thumbs up button, click the subscribe, tick the little bell, and let's get this crypto. Moon the likes, ladies and gentlemen. Moon them up. All right, so we'll begin with our Bitcoin technical analysis. And of course, before we begin, this is not investment advice, this is not trading advice, these are only my own opinions, ideas, and speculative hypotheses on the market. Always do your own research and your own due diligence before investing or trading, as this market is extremely high risk, and I am not your financial advisor. I will never tell you what to do with your trades or investments. That being said, let's begin right here on the 4-hour time frame. Now, as I just identified in the introduction, I've been pointing out the potential of an Adam and Eve double top here, very similar to the Adam and Eve double bottom that we saw on the 1-day time frame back at the bottom of the prior 3K capitulation, which was the beginning of our run up to 14,000. Same type of pattern, albeit this one was on the 4-hour time frame. Right, we were seeing weakness there. If we switch over to the 1-day time frame, clearly, my friends, this looked like a very clear-cut reaction rally after a capitulation drop, very normal and expected. You get a reaction rally up, and then you have to start looking for signs of potential buyer exhaustion, which for me was pulling up my Fibonacci extension targets from the swing high to the swing low, seeing it hit off that 0.618 and get rejected. Hickory dickory dock, the 0.618 was the micro top, and what we see right now, my friends, is we got rejected there, tried to climb back up, created a lower high. Then, my friends, also here on the daily, we switch over to the line chart. We have a classic looking rising wedge pattern, which per classical technical analysis theory is a bearish pattern. And my friends, we have essentially broken the upward sloping trend line of support on this pattern right now. And with the daily close here today, we will have flush broken out of that pattern. Now, this doesn't mean that the move has to continue to the downside, but I mean, it was expected here that we probably were going to see a rejection, right? And I told you guys that I was speculating short here, right? Shout out to my VIPs. This is my VIP alert right here of my trade setup idea. Opening a short position on Bitcoin at 6,609. You could see my additional insights for why I opened a potential Adam and Eve double top, bearish divergence on the RSI, bearish divergence on the MACD histogram, potential bearish momentum on the Fibonacci candles, potential swing high resistance at the 0.618 Fibonacci, declining volume on the 1-day, creating a bearish volume divergence, and a potential rising wedge pattern on the 1-day line chart. Let's get this crypto. My friends, if you want to see all of my trade setup ideas in real time, just like this one, this is what I post in VIP around the clock. If you're not already in my VIP, today is the day. It's time to transform yourself from Average Joe into Savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. I will see you in VIP right now after this video. Let's get this crypto. So the Don right now is in an absolutely nice and juicy short position. Now, you guys can see if we zoom in here on this chart, we did get rejected at the 0.618 Fibonacci extension, right? So now we're going to switch it. This was the extension from the high to the low. And what we're going to do now, since this high was potentially the micro swing high, we're actually going to pull up now our Fibonacci retracements rather than the extension of this move here to see potential downside targets before maybe another bullish bounce. Okay, so keep in mind, my friends, we all know that the honey hole of Don Carbonaccio is down between the 0.5 and the 0.618 Fibonacci retracement zone, which here on my chart, my friends, the 0.5 is at the 5,248 level and the 0.618 at the 4,881 level. So let's draw a box around this now so that we understand that this is the range here that the Fibonacci's are at. We'll actually just make this no background for now. There we go. Now, the reason that I'm pulling this up here is that this would be a general retrace area where you would look for the bulls to really want to find support if this has any chance to continue upwards, right? Now, just on the contrary, just like how we were looking for a bearish rejection at this 0.618 here for further bearish confirmations, and we got it, what we'd want to see here from a bullish perspective is support to be built anywhere inside this range. And if this range is lost, my friends, sheesh, that is not what you want to see there, because soon as you start breaking those types of retracements, especially after getting rejected with all of that bearish confluence that I just outlined for you, my friends, that is starting to look very, very worrisome for the Don in terms of a bullish outlook. Now, we're starting to see all sorts of things go on, my friends. I've seen articles, you could look it up on your own time now, that miners have been selling more than they've been mining as of recent. I mean, go look that up for yourself. That's something to take into consideration. Something else to take into consideration as well is that right now, the global equities markets have been performing very, very poorly. Yes, this was pretty much the best week that we've seen inside the global equities markets since that absolutely heinous crash that we've been seeing play out over the past month or so. This was a great week here, but what we have to understand is just like Bitcoin, it's possible that this could all wind up being just a little reaction rally. And right here we could see on the Dow Jones, we are potentially getting up into a common retrace level here that could wind up acting as a new potential resistance before, just like Bitcoin getting rejected in this range. Maybe we start to see something like that playing out here in the traditional markets as well. And the reason that I'm bringing that point up is because Bitcoin has been very closely correlated with the traditional markets, in my opinion. When it's been selling off, we've seen sell off in the Bitcoin price. And during this week, when the markets rallied, look what happened to Bitcoin. The trend is almost exactly the same, is it not? Just keep a mental image in your mind of this pattern right there, right? Huge dump and a small V-shaped recovery. And let's just go back to the Dow now, a straight line down and a small V-shaped recovery. I mean, it's almost as if we're looking at the same thing here. Now, for me, there's, we have to understand, my friends, that right now the trend has been in control of the bears for years at this point, right? And my friends, I don't know anybody else besides the Don that's been pointing out over and over and over again, even at 14,000, that we could still be in a very long-term bear market. For whatever reason, many people in this space always want to believe that we're in a bull market. Newsflash, little James, we're not, okay? We've been in a bear market for years, stunad, okay? So the fact of the matter is here is, why do the Moon Boys get wrecked on a psychological level? Why do they continue to get wrecked? And why are they so vocal and angry when people post bearish realistic analysis? The reason is, my friends, is they're always buying in a bear market. They're constantly going long in a bear market. In bear markets, the theoretical idea is that you short rallies, right? You're not looking to buy dips in bear markets. You're looking to short rallies, okay? And that's why Don Carbonaccio saw this rally here, saw all the potential exhaustion with exactly what I outlined for you here, with all of my additional insights into my position. cook that all up into the same pot, my friends, and we were seeing a ton of potential buyer exhaustion, which led me to say, hey, it's possible that this rally is seeing some stalling going on, and this might be the area where the bears look to actually take this thing back down. Let's get this crypto. So for me right now, my friends, when we look at the RSI here on the 4-hour, we're still not into oversold conditions yet. I mean, still healthy for a further pullback, in my opinion. We have switched over now to a negative bearish momentum on the MACD histogram 4-hour. If we look on the daily, my friends, still not oversold there, still not even into the red in terms of the MACD histogram. If we flip on our moving averages here, we could see we had a very clear-cut death cross now, both angled and pointing downward. Classic textbook death cross between the 50 and the 200-day moving averages. My friends, this is looking like it's growing ever more bearish by the day, in my opinion. I mean, I hope that changes at some point, but for now, I mean, to me, it just is what it is. And the thing is, my friends, is that I know that it's fun and all to think about, you know, one day Bitcoin could be $1 million a coin. The thing is, my friends, is that that's not very realistic at this point in time, right? In my opinion, at least. And that's why you see so many people getting wrecked in this market, right? Is because, again, they're always buying in a bear market, right? Whereas in bear markets, rallies are for shorting, okay? That's the theory behind it. It doesn't always have to work, right? When you short rallies, you know, even like over here, I shorted some rallies up here, mainly this right here, and sometimes it doesn't work out. But the thing is, my friends, is that basically, you know, shorting rallies in bear markets is going to be the most profitable play as the long-term trend is down, right? That's the theory behind that, even though it doesn't always have to work. Whereas in a bull market, you're buying dips because the long-term trend is up, right? That's the whole thing behind this. And, you know, the thing that really bothers me in this space, ladies and gentlemen, is that, you know, no matter what the price is, these people are always going to shill you a bullish narrative. Just so you understand, even if Bitcoin breaks down to 1,200, the same people that told you that 10,000 was the bottom, the same people that told you 8,000 was the bottom, 6,000 was the bottom, 3,000 is the bottom. If we go to 1,200, they'll tell you that's the bottom there, and they're going to just make believe that they didn't say the bottom has been going since, you know, a 90% drop to the downside. They're always going to be bullish. Even if Bitcoin hypothetically went to $200, right? All the miners shutting their machines off, consolidation of the miners into like a select few hands, these people would still be shilling the narrative that one day Bitcoin will come back. The miners, it won't be centralized anymore, Kirby. One day it'll all change. They're never, ever not going to be bullish. Do you understand? They don't care what the price is. They're in love with the fundamentals of the project. And newsflash, little James, the fundamentals of the project have nothing to do at all with the price action of the project. This is speculation. This is one of the most high risk, most volatile asset classes in the world. And you're here preaching, well, fiat system, you know, people don't even understand their own money. They're the fiat. They don't even understand the fiat. They don't even know what the word inflation means, let alone that they're going to be looking for a hedge. Well, they want their own financial sovereignty. They want control of their own keys. Really? You think these people that don't even know how to use a computer or a smartphone, they want to know how they want to hold their own keys? Get out of here, little James, right? Tell that to somebody, you know, over the age of 60. You know, you could just invest all your money into this code on the internet and, you know, your life savings can be held on your smartphone. But if your smartphone gets stolen, all your funds are gone. Or, oops, if you forget your private seed, then it might have... Do you see what I'm talking about? This asset class, my friends, it's a speculative trading vehicle, right? These are speculative trading instruments. Sure, maybe down the line, very, very far down the line, we see some real world use case for this stuff. But my friends, with the volatility in these markets, you know, is Bitcoin really being used on mass scale for payments? Not really. Is it being used on mass scale as a store of value? Not really. You can't really call something that's dropping 70% in several months, my friends. You can't call that a store of value, all right? So the thing is for me, my friends, is that I look at this market like a realist. And if you're not already subscribed here, you should subscribe and tick the little bell. If the trend looks bullish, I'm looking to play it bullish. If it looks bearish, I'm looking to play it bearish. It's just, to me, is that this space is running rampant with people that no matter what happens with the price, they're always bullish. You understand? And the same thing right now with these people shilling the narrative that these stimulus checks for U.S. citizens of $1,200, mind you, $1,200, my friends, not even 0.2 Bitcoin, okay? They're saying that these people are going to invest this stimulus check that they need for food and supplies for their family. These people live in such a disillusioned reality that they're believing that not only are these people going to invest their stimulus check to buy food with, they're going to disregard their hunger, their family, their needs to buy a speculative digital coin, and that not only are they all going to do this, but that it's going to have an effect on the price. Little James, a $1,200 buy of Bitcoin is not moving the price at all, my friend. One entity is likely going to trade more volume on a single day basis than all of the people combined that will use their stimulus check to buy Bitcoin. That's just a reality, okay? So if you're sitting here thinking that, again, that these people are going to invest their $1,200 into the corn and we're going to the moon, on a daily basis, one entity will do more trading volume than all of those people combined, okay? That's just the reality of the situation. People that bought Bitcoin back in 2009 and 2010, my friends, it's not like they had to be worth $500 million in fiat and they bought a bunch of Bitcoin up here and now they're a whale. No, they spent a relatively small amount of money back here when Bitcoin was worth peanuts, and they're holding thousands of coins, okay? That's who moves the market. That's how it works. These people buying a 0.18 Bitcoin with a $1,200 check, you think that's going to move the market? You've got a lot to learn, little James. Fortunately for you, the Don is here with a realistic outlook each and every day. The Don is here looking to crush this market with plays such as this on a daily basis. My friends, if you're not already in my VIP, you get my trade setup ideas just like this one. I saw the move. I've been watching this. The market doesn't sleep, and neither does the Don. My friends, I've been watching this play out, and I've been looking to strike on it like a cobra out of the grass, and I did, right? So the thing for me right now, my friends, is as these Moon Boys continue to take that trip to Rec City with Average Joe and James at the water cooler, it's Don Carbanaccio who's looking to crush it like a 2-ton man on a tuna fish can. So are you going to continue to get wrecked with Average Joe and Little James? Or are you going to crush this market and get this crypto? My friends, the choice is ultimately yours. That being said, I will see all of you in VIP right now after this video. Like I said, if you're not already in my VIP, my friends, today is truly the day. It's time to transform yourself from Average Joe into Savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. I'll see you all in VIP right now after this video. And for the algorithm, my friends, if you could really leave a thumbs up here, it really helps. If you could leave a comment as well, say anything. Thank you, Kirby. I appreciate it, Kirby. Get wrecked, Kirby. Whatever. I appreciate it. And if you're not already, subscribe right now, tick the little bell, and select all. I do realistic analysis like this day in and day out. I know it flusters the Moon Boys. They get all upset, ladies and gentlemen. No, Kirby, you just don't like Bitcoin. Little James, you know, when you come into this stream, into the house, that Don Carbanaccio built, these Moon Boys, they can like it or they don't like it. But either way, they better learn to love it, because this stream right here is the best thing going inside the cryptocurrency space today. Let's get this crypto. Diamonds are forever, and so is Don Carbanaccio. Sheesh. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So that being said, I appreciate each and every one of you. If you could leave that thumbs up, any comment, and if you're not already, hit that subscribe button now, tick the little bell, and select all. I will see you tomorrow in the next one. I'm going to potentially look to continue to ride this baby down right now. And I'm going to be looking for more aggressive trade setups, so I will keep you updated with all of that exclusively in VIP. I will see you in VIP right now after this video. Let's get this crypto, and until next time, my friends, the Don has spoken. Be safe, be happy, be healthy. It's your boy, Crypto Kirby. Peace and love, my friends. Curbs.